Hello, I am Antje and I work as a vet for Vets for Pets on Guernsey.
Do you want to just talk us through a few of the best bits about being a vet?
Yeah, the best bits basically, of course you can, if you like animals, it's a good job because of course you try to help animals, they can't talk for themselves, you always have to figure out what's wrong with them, and it is of course very quite rewarding if you can help them, if you make them feel better. I think one of the hardest points is definitely the university.
Okay.
To be honest, I mean, if you study in a big city like Berlin, it is quite fun as well, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's very hard. You have to learn loads of stuff which has nothing to do with your job right now. I would say like 75% of your stuff you learn in university has nothing to do with your job. No?
Okay.
When it comes to statistics, to food hygiene, like there's loads of stuff. Yeah. So you just have to learn it. You have to pass the exam. Just to think, okay, someday I'm going to be a vet and I can do whatever I want, basically. It's completely up to you what you want to do after university. It's you should specialize, otherwise you will never be as good in what you're doing. So I did specialize in small animals. That means most of the time dogs and cats, and like rabbits and guinea pigs. I don't know anything about horses or cows. I don't have any idea about these things anymore. You have to learn it all in university, but I did specialize in dogs and cats now, and actually I specialized as well there in neurology. So you have to be very good at a certain thing, you have to specialize. That's the most important thing. And but you can choose whatever you want, and it's like to be like a practitioner is only like one small thing what you can do as a veterinarian. You know, food industry, pharmaceutical companies. That's a way bigger field to work as a veterinarian.
So I guess one of the pros would be the versatility of it.
It's definitely diversity. I think the best work it's always it's hard to find, but if you have a good team, it's definitely the team you work with. Right? It's like your family. You know, you work like 12 hours a day, and then it's very crucial to have a good team with you. And I think like in any other part of any other job. But if you don't have a good team, then you will never stay long at a place.
Obviously, the elephant in the room. There's some sad moments.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not my first language, so that's why I have to put to sleep. That's the deprivation. Okay, put to sleep. No, it's a very hard thing to do, especially I know that I help the animal, to end the suffering. But if you see the attachment from the owner with his animal, especially like when it comes to old people, it's quite tough. Okay.
Yeah.
And no matter how many you do, it'll always be hard. And but it's good and bad.
Do you ever get aggressive animals, or do you ever get any animals that don't? To be examined?
Definitely, especially cats. They have not only their teeth, they have their four legs, paws and claws. It can be quite tough. If you can't examine an animal, of course, it makes your life very hard. Animals, that's the way to make them feel better. Right? They're like little kids, like little babies. They can't talk for themselves. Right? They can't tell, oh, my leg hurts, oh, my head hurts. So you have to figure it out, and to find out the problem and to fix it, that's very rewarding.